Dinner is served.
You ever jumped a train?
I've never jumped.
Look, if jumping a train is too hard, just say it.
How hard could it be?
Exactly! This is gonna be fun!
This isn't the first time that Chris Pratt has expressed his voice for an animated title. The Super Mario Bros. Movie was the latest, but Garfield lets us see how good of a voice actor Chris Pratt is.
Wait here, Junior. I'll be right back.
Oh.
We're gonna need the big scale!
Does she need to announce it to the whole office? You saw nothing.
I'm just a dad trying to teach his son some skills.
I'm never gonna need those skills you're talking about.
But you'll have them.
And even more so when he attempted to act like a cat for the preparation for the film.
Who is Cat? What is Cat? Why is Cat? Hi, I'm film and television's Chris Pratt. When you bring an icon like Garfield to life, there's a physicality and curiosity and playfulness, a mischief at his core.
And before we get into more of the voices of the cast, today's trivia question: what year was the Garfield cat character created? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
One cool thing about doing this movie was getting to work with Chris Pratt. You ever jumped a train?
I've never jumped.
I mean, he's all about getting into the head of his character. I mean, like, way in there.
As this animated version of Garfield is not necessarily a total remake from the original story, from the trailer we do see where John found Garfield. This storyline takes place where Garfield unexpectedly reunites with his long-lost father.
You can't even imagine the life lessons you're gonna learn.
Name one.
You already know how to get on a moving train. I found it funny.
I've chosen tokens to represent each of you. You
Wait for it.
are roadkill.
Seriously though, what's my real token?
That is your real token. Come on, roadkill, focus.
Alken Entertainment, the company that secured the rights to procure the film, said its goal is to build a franchise of fully CG animated Garfield feature films.
I told you this was gonna be fun.
You and I have different definitions of fun.
Here's that stop.
Where?
Oh, Odie, you'd think he'd see that coming.
Well, when you live in the wild, you gotta keep your head on a swivel.
Right.
It's basic outdoor cat 101, and that had bird poop on it.
Did not see that coming.
Kosove and Johnson said at Jim Davis's creation has been an international sensation for all ages for decades, and we are thrilled to bring an animated Garfield feature to the big screen.
I lost myself in that. I literally just ate and napped, and the doctors were concerned. For 6 months, I only spoke in meows. It wasn't until later that I found out that Garfield could talk, and that, you know, it would have been cool to know. But I did make an authentic connection. Pretty sure audiences are gonna feel it. And the Academy.
I've been so impressed with the quality of animation and storytelling coming out of Hollywood of late, said Davis. I can't wait to get into production with the terrific team Alken has assembled.
Now that's amazing.
I can't feel my tongue. Odie, I'm dreaming again. Slap me across the face. Nope, still dreaming.
Enough with the meows. Use your words, Chris. Just use your words.
Chris explains other cast members like Hannah Waddingham, who plays the villainous cat.
Our villain is a wonderful feline voiced by Hannah Waddingham, and she plays an extraordinarily evil cat. She does a great job voicing the villain in our film, and it turns out Vic, who's a bit of a scoundrel himself, has double-crossed her in a way, and so she's going to exact her revenge on Vic and thus pull Garfield along on this epic adventure and force them essentially to into this hilarious heist type of scenario.
Next is Samuel L. Jackson, that plays a part in this film as Garfield's estranged father, as told by Chris Pratt.
Sam Jackson plays Vic, a scruffy street cat, outdoor cat, who, yeah, that's Garfield's biological father.
There were times when we saw both of them doing their work on the voices and able to bounce off of each other pretty nicely for the roles.
I am the voice of Garfield, which is pretty dope. You saw nothing. Now you have an opportunity to see him on the big screen.
Definitely a Monday.
It's so good. The iconic indoor cat goes on a very epic outdoor adventure. If I don't make it back, tell my story.
In the film For Vic, he abandoned Garfield when he was a kitten, and ever since, he has been living on the streets. Vic's is mixed up with some bad cats though, and he pulls Garfield into his mess.
I feel like King Tut's would smell way better than this. Today we're playing a game of truth or dairy.
Say when.
Never, John. Bury me in cheese. Which means either I tell the truth, but if I refuse to answer a question, I gotta take a whiff of some really stinky cheese.
But real quick, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page linked down in the description. There's a ton of interview moments and memes, so make sure you check it out and give us a follow.
She's called Jinx, and she is an out-and-out minx. She is basically trying to right a wrong because Garfield's father wronged her, I won't give too much away, back in the day, and so she lures Garfield to get to Vic because she knows that Vic will follow in the shadows.
This is a very different approach to what movies we have seen Garfield in, with the first one and Tale of Two Kitties, which didn't even really reveal Garfield's past like this one, and the first being focused on John and Odie.
These cheeses might even make Garfield take a run for the litter box. Or maybe they came from Garfield's litter box. Here we go. I love them all. If I have to answer, I'd rather smell cheese. Ah, that is a dirty, rotten pair of underwear.
Hannah Waddingham stars as the Garfield movie's main antagonist, Jinx. Jinx is a cat trying to track down Garfield's father, Vic, and consequently, she gets Garfield involved in the entire ordeal. Waddingham's villainous character sends her henchmen after Garfield and Odie, reuniting him with his long-lost dad.
The fact that there's this, the heart of it all is not the orange of it, it's not the cartoon of it, it's this brilliant way they have constructed a real, deeply beating heart through the middle of it in the form of Garfield and his dad, and also, you know, misconceptions we have about each other and how you have to talk. I mean, they talk when they're wrapped around a tree by a cord, but, you know, it's reminding us that we need to not presume anything about others.
There were other discussions regarding her role in the film as well, like what she had to do for the role from how the character's personality was.
She's so neurotic and like crazy split personality. I thought she'd just be like every inch of my range. So when I would finish sessions from that, I literally couldn't speak because I'd be like, it's just, you know, like a flip-top head, like.
Yeah.
And she really gives you insight into how creative these actors have to be, not just in a live-action setting with facial expressions for certain scenes, but for animation like this, they have to solely focus on the voice and how you hear it and expressing emotion just from your vocals.
And dig in. And so you have that, and then you have the unbelievable animation of it all the crazy different characters. I love it when Snoop comes in, you know, so it's just everything in one place. But I'm telling you, parents need to take a hanky.
Samuel L. Jackson explains it best with having the imagination, and that probably is why when we see the booths that these actors are in recording their lines, there are photos of the characters they are voicing, and have to create the best voice for that character.
Because I understand the process now, and how long it takes sometimes. So, you know, you go away from a project for 3 months and then you get a call saying, you know, I need you to do like 4 pages. And you go in and you go, oh, wow, this is what you did for that? Oh, I didn't realize that was what was happening, or that was the way it was happening. So now I know what to say.
And when we see him doing these voiceover lines, it's clear that he was a pretty good choice for Garfield's father and the physique that he had.
I'm just a dad trying to teach his son some skills.
I'm never gonna need those skills you're talking about.
But you'll have them.
You ever jumped a train?
I've never jumped.
Look, if jumping a train is too hard, just say it.
How hard could it be?
Exactly. This is gonna be fun.
Wait here, Junior. I'll be right back.
And of course, Pratt too.
You saw nothing.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question today, Garfield was released as a comic strip by Jim Davis, or went by John at first, then in nationwide syndication from 1978 as Garfield.
I don't want to answer that. I gotta smell more cheese. Your body is not gonna know what to do with that. These are intentional. I can't answer these, so I have to smell the cheese. Oh my God. That smells dead. Stupid roadkill.
Hey! I'm working here!
But we wanted to turn this around to you guys. What do you think about all these moments? Which one was your favorite? And what are you mostly looking forward to in this film? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
It's wild, incredible action that makes you laugh. It's got it all. Follow my lead. Oh, cheddar. Probably one of my top 26 cheeses. You're in for an aromatic treat when Garfield sinks his teeth into some super tasty cheese on the big screen. I apologize in advance. The eating you're about to see will not be pretty.